Alright, so we're going to install CodeBlocks, which is an integrated development environment. CodeBlocks. Basically a way for you to edit your C++ programs. So what do? First off, you go to www.codeblocks.org. This one right there. You can see that. I'll write this down. www. Getting used to this tablet. .codeblocks. Again, that is .org, not .com. I think I said .com. Alright, so we'll come over here. This is an IDE that will run on Mac, it'll run on Windows, and it will run on Linux as well. So when you come here, you go to Downloads. Click on Downloads. You'll want the binaries. And pick the platform that you're going to be using. I'm going to go ahead and install it for Windows XP up through 7. And one thing to make sure you do is to grab the MingW, this one right here. And the reason is because this one does not have the C++ compiler. It's kind of assuming that you installed it yourself. This one has the MingW-setup. I mean, the MingW G++ compiler. So I'm going to go with SourceForge. It's going to take a couple seconds for it to come up. Once it comes up, then if it doesn't come up automatically, it looks like it might want to here in a minute. If not, you connect to that direct link, or click on the direct link here. And if you're running Google Chrome, you go to your downloads. Oh, it did. Okay, so just go to your downloads page wherever it downloaded, and we're going to go ahead and install this. You just click on the executable. It will walk you through a little wizard approach here. All of these can just safely be selected as default. I'm going to go ahead and just say yes to everything. Installed this dozens of times, never had a problem with it, so I'm going to assume that there's no problem with it. And when we run it, it's going to ask you for the compiler that it detected, and obviously it only detected one. If you have another compiler on there, you probably know what you're doing, so you pick the one you want. And if this is the only IDE that you have, it's very safe to associate the C and C++ file types, because I guarantee you any other program's not really going to be using them. Alright, so here's our CodeBlocks IDE. And let me shrink this up just a bit so we can see this. And I'll move this over just a bit. Alright, so in CodeBlocks you want to start a new project anytime you're going to start a or do any of your homework. So you start a new project. The project type that you're going to want, more than likely always, is going to be Windows console-based project. Bear with me, I don't use this, that. There we go, a console application. So we'll click that, go through the wizard, Let's just call this one First Project. So the project title, the folder to create the project in. Generally, yeah, I think you do have to find that one. If you want to put it in your Documents directory, My Documents, you're free to do that, or if you come up with a like a workspace or something, that's up to you. Generally, put it in your Documents folder, and you're going to be pretty safe. These two configurations, it doesn't matter. Go ahead and leave them both, debug and release. So we click next. Now we have our workspace. We have the project directory, we have the source files. When you double click on main, here we have our C++ program already. They put a little template in there for you. As a matter of fact, if all you were going to do is a hello world program like we're looking at right here, then we're ready to run it. You click run. It seems the project's not been built yet. Do you want to build it? Yes. We click yes, and voila, you've got a C++ program running pretty quickly with CodeBlocks. CodeBlocks is actually a pretty stable and good IDE, and the fact that it runs on many different platforms I think is very inviting. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.